really quickly, I want to say this, right? And this is for just a few people. You lied. And I'm starting to see it very clear that you done got caught up because you lied, okay? Whoever this person is, you lied, and somebody let you hang yourself with your own 2 hands. Point blank, period. Let's get into the message. You lied, and now you caught up. You should have never lied. You see, when you lied like that, you tried to disrupt destiny. You tried to disrupt purpose. You tried to disrupt what God had in store, what God had planned. You thought you was sneaky. You thought you was just going to sneak and get away with it. You was just going to walk away. That's what you thought. And now we're bomb blasted back on your ass. So take that how it resonates for you. Yep, somebody done found themselves in some sort of chaos. Somebody, I can't even be mad that they cocky or something like that. Somebody here not wicked, they not evil, and they not prideful. You just don't want to take responsibility that you sat there and called judgment. You called judgment where you wasn't supposed to call judgment at. Somebody thought they was gonna leg over someone and then connect with a whole group of people over here, and they was gonna win something. And now this person and those group of people are in some form of conflict. Whatever they tried to stop in the past, they're trying to stop this shit in the future. And now somebody realizing that somebody had all that money because of the reason why, whatever reason why they found out that this person had all that money. Now, you get what I'm saying? So let's say you got a John Doe lies on a Jane Doe, set that Jane Doe up to be fucked up, and then go partner up with the people. Yeah, they went to go partner up with some people. They thought this person was the best man for the job. They thought he was going to come in with looks and the job, everything that they planned, it was going to go into effect. And now this person is assed out. They assed out. You don't even know who you was laying over, but you thought you was laying someone over. Anytime on this adversity. Wealthy man. Somebody conflicted because it's somebody here that they tried to steal from. Somebody tried to make it seem like it was a wealthy man. There we go. They don't know who this wealthy man is, by the way. Like, let's take that back. They don't know where this wealthy man stands in a situation that was dealing with a woman. So they trying to make it seem like whoever this wealthy man is the one that was trying to steal, or the one that was being deceptional, or the one that was trying to sabotage someone. They also trying to make it seem like he's the one that went into the direction of someone and had them homeless. I'm just the person that he sent, and that's a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie. You see, the thing is, whoever this person is thought that they was gonna snake somebody, and get away with it. This person is working with a whole nother community here. It's a whole nother community that wanted to steal from someone. And they thought that this wealthy man was trying to be a lover. They thought he was trying to be a lover. So they felt like whoever this wealthy man is was going to get in the way of something being stolen. I'm telling you. But they trying to make it seem like this man is the one that brought this woman adversity. They trying to make it seem like this man is the one that was trying to steal something. They trying to make it seem like this man is the one that put a woman in poverty, and that's not true. You see, they lied like that, but they never knew who this man was. Somebody tried to put conflict and chaos on a man here with some money. Yeah. Because they thought that this man was trying to lock in. They thought this man was trying to get married. They thought this man was trying to be with someone. And they felt like, hell no, this man already got a lot of money. He already got a lot of money. So we got to block this connection from ever happening, because then we never gonna be able to get our hands on whatever money this is. And they wasn't supposed to do that because this man was never trying to be with this woman. Yeah, he was never trying to be, okay? He's some sort of mature figure, some sort of emperor. Okay, you take it how it resonate, or he may know a mature figure or know an emperor. Okay, if this wealthy man is not the emperor or a mature figure, he may know this person. He may know somebody here, and these people didn't know that this man knew this person, or they didn't know that this man was this person. Either he knew this person or he is the person. Okay, but they didn't know. So you have all these people trying to sneak this man. Look, they trying to sneak this man. I'm telling you. This person was not, they trying to say that this man was the one pulling strings, but this guy that did this shit was not the person that was, he wasn't working for this wealthy man. He's trying to say that he wasn't working for some sort of other guy here. There's another old guy here. So right now I'm picking up on 3 men, okay? One is a wealthy man. I'm picking up on 4 men. One is a wealthy man. One is some sort of older guy here, like a father figure or something like that. Some sort of older guy. He's older than this wealthy man. And then you have an old dusty motherfucker somewhere in the mix of this shit. And then you have this guy that thought that he was going to sneak. He thought he was going to sneak. Yeah, look, the main males. Look, this main males. This the guy that thought he was going to get some sort of unexpected income and some sort of great fortune with this community. And this community is connected to that old dusty man. That old dusty man here. You take it how it resonates. Now, I want to say this. If you are the guy that thought you was going to leg somebody over, if you are the guy that was working with some sort of old-ass dusty man, I hope you know that trying to throw the blame on this man with money or trying to come over to this woman's energy, none of that shit is going to work. Okay, whoever you are, you caught up. You got challenges. Yeah, look, you caught up. You got challenges. You will be going to jail. I'm telling you. Yeah, somebody here was a privileged lady. I feel like something with paperwork was manipulated. I don't know what's going on, but there's something to do with paperwork that was manipulated here, and now this person is in despair. But somebody really thought like there's something happening in court here. Somebody here done filed something. This could be an appeal. Something to do with an appeals. This man has been trying to handle something or deal with something in court when it's dealing with some sort of older guy here and when it's dealing with paperwork. Yep. So some sort of strings that somebody pulled, they in despair for saying that they had a home with somebody knowing damn well they was homeless, and had people shoot all this ammo at this person. And now somebody concerned like, damn, that's the kid to that person. That's why that nigga was trying to see if he could be the main males. There we go. So you remember I said that there's a guy that legged somebody over. This who he legged over. He legged over this main males right here. He didn't know why this main males had interest in this privileged lady. He don't know why this main males had interest in this privileged lady, but he thought to leg over this man. He thought he knew something. So when he was, I don't know what's going on here. And this is not a crime, okay? It's a crime when a motherfucker is stalking. But if you want to go see about somebody, because let me tell you something right now. If I'm choosing to try to lock in with someone, I want to at least see, I want to know something. I want to know something. Hey, friend, can you run me a background? Hey, friend, can you see, do they got somebody they fucking, you know what I'm saying? So now somebody done legged this man over. When this person legged this man over, he went partnering up with these past people, that old dusty ass man and everybody else. So now this person didn't know that this man was making inquiries for something to do with something. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. So you got these past people that connected with the man that legged this man over, and he started dating a woman connected to that old man, a dusty old man. We can call him dusty man, a dusty old man though. So this woman is connected to dusty man, old man doe. And check this out. Something about this dusty old ass man and that Queen of Pentacles is in connection to this old man that somebody here is filing paperwork for. This could be some sort of motion of appeal or for something to be looked at. Yep. When it's dealing with something to do with theft, stealing, deception, whatever the case may be. So now this old man and this woman connected with whoever legged this person over, right? And what they did was they manipulated that leg over. So we're going to call him leg over dough. Leg over dough, they manipulated him in order to go into a deal with him. Like, look, I feel like you're the best man for the job. Like, you could date my, whoever that Queen of Pentacles is, connected to Dusty Man, old man dough. You could date her, and then y'all just going to go ahead and do whatever. Bow, you break into the money, or you do what you got to do with the documents. And then you're going to come in as a lover. And then you're going to steal all that shit, okay? You're going to come in with your looks. You're going to come in with what you got going on, and you're going to steal all that shit, okay? I'm telling you. I'm also picking up that voodoo was also at play too as well. Not when he legged over this man. After he legged over this man is when voodoo was at play. When it's dealing with this old dusty man, dough, Queen of Pentacles, manipulating the mind of whoever this guy is. I'm telling you. So somebody is trying to put, this is all surrounding money. Somebody was not working for this person. Why would I send somebody to work for me when I got riches of my own? This man has stupid bastard money. You know, say, biggity okay, somebody got a lot of money. Why would they have to get you to work for them to steal the money when I could do it myself? I could, like, what the fuck? Like, why would I have to send, like, the shit don't even make no sense. I'm telling you. But somebody is trying to blame someone here, or put the blame on someone, like, no, that they the ones that told me this and they don't want, and that shit is a fucking lie, man. So now you got dusty old man. You got that Queen of Pentacles. You have that guy that legged over this man. Okay. This old man over here, he into some sick shit. Okay. So all this voodoo was at play. Then you have that King of Swords that introduced that Queen of Pentacles, that old man, and leg over dough to where this woman work at. I kid you not. Because they was hoping that they could sneak her. And by the time they sneak her, what was going to happen was the privileged lady was going to find herself reconnecting back with the past. And once she reconnect back with the past, leg over dough was just going to set himself up in her surroundings, set himself up in her vicinity. Like, she not going to be able to resist me. I'm telling you, this is what somebody thought, man. Somebody think they look that fine. They think they look that good. They think they look that sexy. And it's so sad because, look, you got this main males over here. Fuck all that. You got the wealthy man sitting here. So if the wealthy man is sitting here and she a privileged lady, you know this wealthy man got an abundance of main males, okay? And when we say main males, yeah, they may not be the best friend. They could be the business partner. They may not be the business partner. They may be the partner. They may just be, you know, a worker that work for him. You get what I'm saying? So he has an abundance of people that's around him. You feel me? It's not just this main male, but there's several other people around this wealthy man. You feel me? Including the wealthy man himself. Now, we don't know who the wealthy man is. We got to also put that in there too. You feel me? If this wealthy man don't got no blood tie to whoever this privileged lady is, then shit, ding, 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 shit, wealthy man, and you got the main male, shit, look, I mean, you know, you know, every arrow is going that way. But, you know, because we still got this mature man over here. And I feel like whoever this mature man could be the person that's the daddy, or be the person that's a relative, or this could be the person that got a blood tie that's been working on something when it's dealing with court here. And I'm picking up this person here. They couldn't work on something. Okay, something about they couldn't work on something, or they couldn't do something here. They couldn't practice their talents, their skill sets, their something. You take it how it resonates for you. So, you know, it is what it is. But there's too many of these men at the top here that really doesn't really have nothing to do with what leg over dough did. If these men committed a crime, the only crime they committed is in the eyes of this privileged lady, which is fall back, because we need this shit. Fall back because we need that. I'm telling you. That's the only crime that they ever committed, even down to whoever this. All these men don't owe this privileged lady nothing. Give me something. So, yeah, there's definitely some sort of investigation that was going on here around the time when they sat there and thought they was going to stomp somebody out. Around the time they thought they was going to stomp somebody out, there's some sort of investigation going on. Motherfuckers was supposed to have their guards up to that old dusty doe, the Queen of Pentacles, the guy over here and the guy over there. And then leg over though went jumping straight in that motherfucker. I'm telling you. They were supposed to have their guards up the moment that they seen this was a Queen of Cups. They was supposed to refuse on sabotaging this person. But the thing about it is they was already sabotaging people like this Queen of Cups. You feel me? And this is, I don't think it's everybody, but you take this message how it resonates. They was already sabotaging people like this Queen of Cups here. So that's the reason why they didn't hesitate. They didn't give a fuck about the part where she was a sweetheart for real. They didn't give a fuck about the part where her words for real was like, it was really like, man, like, yeah. Like, it's like you can't even deny they good at what they do. You can't even deny that what they do is needed. You can't even deny, you feel me? But nah, somebody just wanted to be gun hell on sabotaging this Queen of Cups. Whole time there was an investigation going on. Ace of Swords. Whole time there was an investigation going on. And you got a man that's in his feelings. He want to go over there. He want to be cutthroat. You're a dumbass. Why you want to be cutthroat? Like, oh, nobody want to come in your direction. I didn't come into your direction when you was broke. I just want to steal everything you had. Ain't nobody ever wanted you, but guess what, sweetheart? You ain't stealing what she had. You ain't stealing what she got. You ain't doing it. So saying all that ain't doing nothing. Saying all that ain't doing nothing. Somebody said, I regret saying that they was clowning with their gifts. I regret saying that they was a threat to society. I regret. Mind you, let me tell you this motherfucking part right here. This juicy part. Let me tell you this juicy part. The juicy part is leg over dough. Did a lot of leg overing. And there's another guy. This is another guy now that, you know how you could run around the same circle, but y'all ain't cool for real. You don't know what the fuck really going on. Like there's some information that other people know that you just don't know about. You just airheaded and walking. That other guy didn't know something that was going down, that was taking place. So he went ahead and locked in. He went ahead and locked in with leg over dough. And looked at him like a hood to hood, nigga to nigga. I'm telling you. Hood to hood, nigga to nigga, Ace of Swords. And sat there and fucked up this privileged lady. Help go around and smear this privileged lady's name in companies and corporations and businesses. Done called motherfucking owners and pushed this privileged lady out to be a tyrant. I'm telling you, did all kind of deceptional things to get this woman to come off a certain kind of way here. And the whole time this was taking place, they did not tell this other guy over here about this wealthy man and them thinking that he was trying to commit. They kept that part a secret. They didn't tell him that part. They didn't tell him that part. So I feel like somebody like, shit, look, I did my best for you, man. I did my best for you. I feel like that should be good enough for you to, go ahead and you do what you got to do with what you got going on. You feel me? And it's so funny because, you would think that the money came from this person because, look, this is so much shit going on here. But you would think that the money came from this mature man. It actually came from that wealthy man. It actually came from him. It's funny. Oh, snap. It actually came from him. Give me something else. Ace of Pentacles. So during this investigation here, they were supposed to have their guards up when it was dealing with this person financial matters. But they went ahead and they pulled this plug. During this investigation, they was also blindsided about how much money this person was making. It came out of nowhere. And it's like, the thing is, you know, you had these people that was plotting their own thing. So when this money came out from nowhere, it kind of fucks up whatever plot they have. You feel me? Because somebody really thought like they was coming in like they was like the baddest nigga walking in the world. You feel me? So now this person caught up in some sort of chaos and conflict, which is leg over dough. Yep. Somebody thought like they could just come in and throw it in a circle with this person and they was gonna get all the riches. I don't give a fuck who the rich nigga is. They gonna be fucked up. They're gonna be fucked up because what I have, that shit's sticking. What I have is sticking. But unfortunately for this man, it's not sticking because they're not connecting with this woman. Give me something on this Hermit. And this is real. This is a raw ass reading. I'm telling you, somebody here during an investigation, they didn't went there and called judgment on somebody's career, somebody's finances, because they was trying to break into a large amount of money here. Somebody kept it to themselves that they was trying to call judgment on this privileged woman's finances because they was trying to break into a large amount of money. As we all know, if somebody comes and tell you that they trying to break into a large amount of money, the first question is, where's this large amount of money coming from? You know, because you look, when there's a lot of money like that, that shit done came from somewhere. It done came from somewhere, but that's why they didn't want to tell nobody. They didn't want to tell nobody until a person's independence was laid to rest. They just wanted this person's independence laid to rest, being at the Nine of Pentacles, being able to provide, being able to, you know, have, you feel me? You know, not be worried about, oh my God, I don't got oh my God, I only got $100 left. Let me see. What can I spend it on? Ooh, somebody wasn't in that type of time. And somebody here felt like they needed this person to be in that type of time, which is scraping. They wanted someone scraping. Give me something on this Two of Swords. So what I'm picking up, right? Whoever this person is that called judgment on a person's job opportunity, this person is trying to prove that they're sleeping with this woman. They're trying to prove that they're sleeping with this woman. They're still trying to stand on the storyline that was given, which is this woman is married and, you know, she had sex with me for her career to go up and blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you, and that shit is not true. Somebody ain't trying to let up off that shit. They ain't trying to let up off that, and this man ain't never slept with this woman. He could never sleep with this woman, as a matter of fact. He could never. Give me something on this Two of Swords. Knight of Wands. For somebody felt like a person was going to have their guards up. Like, damn, motherfuckers reflecting like, damn, they going to have their guards up with that kind of money they making. I don't know how much they making, but if they was able to drop that bag like that, if they was able to drop, they started investigating the moment they was blindsided about a payment that a person made. It's something about a payment because something was a breadcrumb. This doesn't even have nothing to do with shopping anymore. This has something to do with a payment of some sort of payment that somebody made, because somebody was trying to bullshit. It's like somebody try to make an excuse that the reason why something is not working is because they owing something. But this person knew, somebody thought a person was going to have their guards up to paying something. So now it's like, I don't know which way to go. I don't have that kind of money. How am I supposed to pay that? I don't have that kind of money. But instead, that person actually made that payment. And that's when everybody's antennas went up. Like, hold up, where the fuck did they get that money from to pay that shit? I'm telling you. That's when everybody's antennas went up. Three of Swords. This is just being confirmed through the message. Yeah, somebody was heartbroken about all that money. This motherfucker was in his feelings. I'm telling you. Look, because somebody thought that this person was going to hold back. I'm telling you, they thought somebody was holding back a person from getting a place. Look. They was holding back a person from getting a place. They was holding back a person from getting an abode. They was trying to hold this person from getting a place, getting an abode. So now they gave an excuse why possibly this person could not get this abode here. And instead of this person to wallow in sorrow, wallow in pity, somebody pretty much paid that amount of money for free because they wasn't even owing that money. But they didn't have the paper proof to prove that they wasn't owing it. So they went ahead and they paid. And I'm telling you now, people was blindsided about that bag that they dropped. Like, hold up, hold up. Where they get that money from? And that's when antennas started going up. That's when they started looking into someone's bank statements. That's when they started looking into someone's direct deposit. That's when they was trying to figure it out. The reason why it took a long time to hang this person is because whatever company this is, you have it's a whole lot of people you got to go through in order to get the person that's sitting inside, sitting where it's connected to this person. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they pull strings to get information, but you gotta, it's like you go from here to that person, you go from here to, it's like going to HR and HR saying, oh, you gotta talk to this person, and the HR send you to that person, and that person's like, oh no, I don't handle that, so handle that, and that person be like, yeah, they handle that, but you have to go to them. Okay, it's something like that. Like, it took a lot of digging in order for them to get to the actual person that was gonna fuck this privileged lady up. It took a lot of digging. And it's so funny because with all the digging that they was digging, digging, check this out. They realized that it was a particular race that, not all of the people that worked there, but it was a particular race that was sitting in the chair that can decide this person's finances, right? So then they hid leg over dough. And then that's when a dusty, old, crusty, whatever dough, and that Queen of Pentacles now stood forward. You feel me? They now stood forward. They hid this man. Like, they didn't show this man that he the one that was locked in with this woman. They brought somebody else into the mix. They brought the race of whoever these people are into the mix so that they could really reason with why they was trying to sabotage this person. Because like I said, they hid that they wanted this person's money fucked up because they was trying to break into something larger. Yep. They hid that they wanted this person's money fucked up because they was trying to break into something larger. So they went ahead and they went to go call somebody. So right now, I feel like somebody still don't know who the man is that's supposed to be. I think they know now. I think they know now because somebody, I don't know, look, let me tell you how this shit is going. Not only did they do that, but then remember I said there's another guy over here that, you know, you could run in the same circle, but don't mean everybody fucking with each other. Then you had somebody else pull up this guy and connect with that guy too. And pulled up that guy and connected with that guy too. So it's a whole lot of lies, a whole lot of deceptions, and a whole lot of backfiring failures. Ace of Pentacles. It's gonna be the last message, y'all. I might post this one in the morning and then post this one I got. Yeah, so somebody here wanted this person to get fired. I'm telling you, because of the amount of money. Ever since they paid that bag, somebody said, I don't give a fuck where they working. I don't give a fuck where they working at. I'm getting them fired. They got to get fired from that shit. I'm over here trying to fuck. I'm over here calling on these judgments so that I can go ahead and fuck. I'm trying to sleep with this person, and you telling me that, I'm telling you, if I try to rush on in, they gonna be emotionally detached. They gonna be emotionally detached. With that kind of money, they ain't trying to hear what nobody gotta say. They ain't trying to listen to what I'm saying. Yep. And this guy over here, he did what he did because of leg over. All right, we gonna leave that where it's at though. We ain't even gonna stretch it too much, but he did what he did because of leg over. We're gonna leave it just like that. Now, I don't know, maybe they became best friends, or take it how it resonates for you. But during this investigation is when this person called a judgment. Somebody felt like a person was going to have their guards up from throwing in the circle. Like, how the fuck? Like, so you telling me, like, nah. Yep. Everybody look, a whole collaboration. Everybody collaboration. There's so many people involved in this, but all these people didn't know what's really going on. They were just going based on word of mouth. They were just going based on word of mouth because this person didn't want to say nothing because they felt like maybe he might not, you know, be fucking with a black man for real or a white man for real. You take it how it resonate. Then they didn't want to tell this person because they felt like because I know I said hood, so this hood nigga ain't gonna wanna, like, you ain't gonna be able to rapport with him. So I'm gonna rapport with the hood niggas, you rapport with the Espanol, you rapport with the Caucasians, you rapport, like, this is what these people were doing. And it's like they was going off building rapports, but they was never really telling the truth about what they were standing to gain. So now that somebody's life is on the line, they not trying to give up. Somebody not trying to give up because their life is on the line. Yep, their life is on the fucking line here. Because they sat there and got involved in a crime. And at the last minute is when they found out what was really taking place, what is really going on. Give me something on this Hermit. Hermit. Full card. I'm telling you, and people freely sat there to stack burdens on this person. Yep, stack it as heavy as you can. I don't want them to be able to get up out of this shit. The only way they ever gonna sit in a home again, cook on a stove that belonged to them again, vacuum their own carpet, make their own bed, lay on their own bed, sit on their couches, if I communicate with them. Is if I communicate. Other than that, they ain't never gonna be no home anything. I'm telling you, they ain't never gonna be no home anything. Yeah, they ain't never gonna have that unless I come into their life. They ain't never gonna ever say, oh, this is my favorite glass cup, this is my favorite this is my favorite that. They ain't never gonna have that shit. So you got this man sitting, because a lot of people will be wondering, like, so you telling me it's not an Espanol or a Caucasian? No, it's actually an African-American man here. You see, the thing is, they got this man hidden because they believe that in order to get somebody to do something for you, you got to be the same in order to resonate. So either you hood, or either y'all both drug dealers, or either you fucking, you know, Espanol or from Mexico, or that's why they did this here. You got a lot of people that is Hispanic right now thinking they fighting for a Hispanic man, and it's not a Hispanic man that's trying to break into this money. As a matter of fact, one of your own is dating this black man. Yeah, one of your own is dating this black man here. Yeah, so somebody is trying to stand as, that's what's throwing a lot of shit off. Somebody is trying to stand as the person in a relationship with a woman, but this person is not in a relationship. That's why they can't show anything. Even this other guy too can't show anything, because remember, he legged over someone. He legged someone over. Ace of Swords. So you got a lot of Hispanics that's sitting there attacking a woman and don't even know that y'all all attacking this woman. Y'all not attacking this woman for an Espanol. You're doing it for a black African-American man that is fucking a Queen of Pentacles here. I just seen the officer. I don't know if it's an officer, but I'm seeing someone say, do you know this man? I just think that somebody put a picture of this black man on the table to a Hispanic man and said, do you know this man? This person was looking dumb and confused, like, no. Somebody's like, well, that's the person that's married to that black woman that you did what you did to. So can you explain? No wonder in that message, because I remember I said in the message, I was like, the Queen of Swords was like, it's either you drown with them. But then she said it's a question that she asked, like, so, like, pretty much to describe the trait of events. of how all of the ordeal went down. And it's like, how is she telling a man to describe, unless she, like, she's fine. I don't remember, but I remember there's a part when you go back to that message, it's something about that Queen of Swords asking that the person that was locked up questions. Like, I need to know this, I need to know that, I need to know this, I need to know that. You feel me? So that means that that's the person that this person is showing this picture to. And the moment he say, no, I don't know this man. So it's like, well, if you don't know this man, because this is the man that's married to that woman. So tell me how this went. So that's why she started asking that guy all those questions like that. That's why she started asking that guy all those questions like that, because he done confirmed that that's not the man that's saying provided everything. That's not the man that's not the man that told me he provided. It's you feel me? Yeah, I'm telling you. But they got this man face on a picture here somewhere. Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, so somebody here was blindsided that a person was at the Nine of Pentacles. And it's like, it's time to break into the money, and now they emotionally detached. Or let me see, Nine of Pentacles. Hold on, let me pause this. Somebody like, look, at the rate that this is going with this Nine of Pentacles, they're going to be too emotionally detached by the time it's time to break into this money. Meaning that, you see, if she's at the Nine of Pentacles and this money come in, she ain't even going to want to touch this money. Because remember, this man is supposed to be coming in to steal. It's something about coming in to steal, to coming in to take some money from a woman here. So it's like, shit going to be a little bit difficult. You feel me? Because they going to be independent. They going to be self-made. They, like, I can't tell them, oh, sit down all day and da-da-da-da-da. They going to have their own shit going on. They're going to have their own shit going on. They going to be so used to doing things on their own by the time it's much. So, you know, it's going to fuck everything up. And that's the reason why they wanted to block this person. That's why they wanted to block this person. We turn on this Ace of Pentacles. But that Queen of Swords didn't come to play. Yeah, look. And they didn't even know. They over there worried about this bag. And you got to go through the Emperor to get this shit. You still got to go through this man in order to get this shit. This shit is bold-guarded by whoever this man is. This. I don't know. It's something here. I felt like maybe somebody was going to get a piece out the pie. But this man money. Like I said, I don't know how this is going. But this man is something about this Emperor man. Now it's time to shuffle it this way. And there's a... Okay, so no, that's not... Yep. They over there worrying about her career, worrying about the money she was making, worrying about that bag she was getting. And I'm also picking up how the hell, what did I get off of that? Yeah, how the hell am I going to say I'm the one spending, or I'm the one providing, or how I'm supposed to, because somebody wanted to do it like power of attorney. That's how they wanted to do it. How am I going to get power of attorney if this person is so independent the way that they independent? You feel me? It's going to fuck everything up. It's going to fuck everything up. But I feel like they was never going to get this money anyway. They didn't know that this man existed. Whether this is this person money, whether it's her money, and this man is protecting this shit, ain't no getting into this. You feel me? It's something like that. Somebody here, like, they did all what they did, but they can't. You still gotta go through this motherfucking Emperor. I'm telling you. Like, if you ain't bringing this Emperor down, you ain't touching this money. It's something like that. So they was literally focused on the wrong person here. So I feel like that's the reason why they trying to sabotage somebody and bring them conflict. I think they finding this out. Somebody trying to make it seem like something was a setup. The shit was not a setup. Somebody tried to leg somebody over and got caught up in conflict. This is what's happening here. I kid you not. Give me one more on this Emperor. This person already knew somebody was going to be emotionally disconnected. I don't know. This a whole nother something here, man. This justice card came out. Maybe somebody here won vindication or something. Or somebody like, it's something about judgment based on sexual preference. It's why something. It's why something. It's a cold world. So now the justice system was helping, or we just gonna leave that. Look, we're gonna say someone in the justice system was helping hide something, but they was helping hide that it's a cold world in these streets. Like, it's something like that. We just gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna do too much, but it's a cold world in these streets. That's what the justice is like. The whole time we trying to figure out what's their role, why it's peeking a little bit, what's going on behind that curtain. They hiding. It's a cold world, man. Okay, shit. You out there, look. You be like, hello. You hear echoes and shit. You on your own, bitch. Like that's why I heard hello. Okay, it's a cold world in these motherfucking streets, man. That's what they hiding. Okay, pretty much that they cater to the Five of Wands. This shit, they cater to that shit. And that's what somebody wanted. Everybody literally pretty much did exactly what this investigation was about. That's how I'm getting this. Like, exactly what this investigation was about, man. They did exactly that. It's like exactly what someone said was done to them. Exactly what they said was going to happen. Exactly what they said. You feel me? It's a cold world. And people so fucking... Because they like, if they was going to get justice, if anybody was going to rescue them, they would have been in witness protection. Duh. You can't put her in witness protection if they trying to build a case on something. How the fuck are we going to prove? I'm talking about from the steps that they took to the inspired action that they took. The way that they lied is the way that they lied. It's how they didn't even bother to do their job to look into the claims of something because they already knew what was going on. It's so much shit that a person did. And then on top of that, look, they did so much, man. They did so much, but they did what was needed when it's dealing with these paperworks. It was meant for people to gang in, join in, attack. Because people looking like, oh, if they was something special, if they was going to get help, if anybody cared about them, somebody would have been rescued them. They would have been put them in witness protection. They would have been, no, it was meant for her to lose what she lost. It was meant for her to get skinny the way she got skinny. It was meant for her to be dingy how she got dingy. It was meant for you to go ahead and wrongfully arrest her the way you did. It was meant for her to lose everything she worked for the way she did. It was meant for her to sit there and have her food poisoned the way it was. It was meant for her to get harassed, stolen from, broken into. It was meant for that shit. It was meant for that. It was meant to be exposed. They wanted y'all to go all out during this investigation. I don't know what's going on, but they wanted y'all to go all out, man. And somebody here, like God was trying to help some people. He was, when he was sitting there communicating to stop. Hold back. Don't do that shit. Wait a minute. You gonna be a dumb motherfucker walking. Humpty Dumpty roll, bounce, skip, hop, and jump off the walls. Everybody was looking at what the woman was saying as disrespectful. They didn't even realize that she was showing real life love for real. She was. Because everything that somebody did was actually dumb, man. I don't know what's going on with this Emperor. I want to see. Wait, let me see. Emperor. Yeah, this is the official person here. Okay, this person, The Emperor, I don't know, gifted something in the house and was expecting, somebody was expecting some, I don't know, man. I'm actually picking up that, look, I don't even want to say this. Like, what I'm saying right now is like, oh, what the fuck, right? Somebody probably want to use something to their advantage. I don't know. And this may not be exposing the justice system. This could just be whoever this old man is, that Queen of Pentacles, what they do. Because, you know, obviously they're going to have some people that they know along the way, along the voodoo. You feel me? So, I don't know. You take it how it resonates. It could be just the people that they know in the justice, in the career, in the court, in the, you know, it could be that, or it could be overall. What's this, Judgment? Yeah, somebody like, damn, it is a good decision to pull up, but I'm gonna have to have my guards up. I'm gonna have to have my guards up. Because it's gonna look like, I don't know. Somebody, I don't know, somebody called some sort of judgment because they thought they was gonna pull up. They thought that, you know, maybe somebody was gonna be thirsty, or somebody heartbroken that they inserted themselves. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so somebody thought like, shit, they gonna be thirsty. Yeah, but somebody had the magic. Somebody here trying to tell. So whoever this man is that this person legged over, this person leg over dough did magic. I'm telling you. He did some sort of like Hispanic magic. Something about Hispanic magic. This person did some magic here. Whoever that Queen of Pentacles is did it for this person. It's something strange going on. Like I really don't know how this is working out, because there we go. Discussion. Remember I said, well, and I don't know if I said it in this reading or a previous one, that there was a woman stalking a woman. So through conversation, she done heard about this man, and she went and connected to this man and was like, oh, she's gullible, you feel me? Like she's naive to life, you know, she's not experienced, she don't go nowhere, she's not really hip to the dating life, because we've been collaborating against her, we've been stalking her here, you feel me? You know, we got this deal going on. That's the reason why we got at the Five of Pentacles like that. You feel me? So I can make her real obsessed with you. And then we could just use you to grab it all. Because we've been waiting to see. Like, we've been waiting. We was even thinking that it was going to be a person from her past that we knew. But that person, it's not sticking. It's not sticking. Like, it's not promised that this person is going to be able to grab all this money, but you can. So this man done went. It's like when this woman has seen. So let me give you an example, right? So let's say you walk past a man, and then you go over to your friend, or you go over to someone and be like, damn, like, wow, like that motherfucker, like, he ain't bad looking, like he don't look like, you know, whatever. That's all that woman said. That was all she said the first time she seen the guy. And this woman heard about that conversation and then went over to this guy and told this guy that since she already seen you and she thinks that you're attractive, all you need to do is walk past her. And that's it. It's gonna work. I'm telling him, spot on. All you gotta do is walk past her and it's gonna work. It's this man that did this voodoo on this woman for that voodoo to work like that. I'm telling you. telling you, magician. Eight of Cups. Yeah, look, somebody's heartbroken that this shit backfired. Like, it backfired sitting here thinking that they could slow somebody investments down for a person to give a love offer. Somebody, like, they sure did say they gave that love offer at work or something like that. Or they came in and something came in and she wanted to lay up. You expect for me to hold back? Somebody like you did. So you telling me you did magic in the past? Yeah, this person did magic in the past. I'm telling you. And that's why this person pissed off. That's the reason why they didn't want this person to have this money. Because think about it. If you confident that you pushed up in the past and somebody flung themselves at you, threw themselves at you, and you ain't do nothing to get them to do that, why would they bag affect you? Like, why would you need for them to be broke in order for you to come on in? I'm telling you, and firing this person destroyed their life, man. Firing this person destroyed their life. But the thing about it is, why would this person money have to stop for you to come in towards them? Why would they be uninterested, you know, for you to come in towards them? You get what I'm saying? Why would that be? Why would you have to fuck up their money if they seen you and they just flung their pussy at me? They seen you and they just flung their cat at you. Why would you need their money to be funny? You get what I'm saying? So now, if this person did voodoo, I'm telling you. But what this man failed to realize is when this Queen of Pentacles did voodoo for him to come in towards this woman, she also did another type of ritual on this man too as well. I'm telling you. And that's so fucked up. It's like this person signed up. It's like because they was trying to come in with that evil deed like that. Because I feel like this man opened up and told this woman that somebody sent him. I'm telling you. Or he's making some sort of like inquiries for someone. So when she heard that shit, she like, oh, anytime a man with some money making inquiries, it's because they trying to lock in. They trying to commit. We gotta stop that. Look, Nine of Swords, we gotta stop that. So he spoke too much. He told that woman too much, but she did voodoo when she came connecting to this man, because remember, this man don't know her from a hole in the wall. So why would he tell her all that shit? It's called confession spells or talk to me spells. We gonna call it confession spells. Like whatever's in your mind, whatever's in your heart that you hiding, you just gonna go ahead and you gonna start blurting it out. You just gonna start talking. You just gonna start speaking. So when this woman came in towards this man to come see about whoever this is that this girl was talking about, then he now started opening up his mouth over to this woman. So she like, oh, I see. So she did the whatever for him to get some action. She also did some magic on him to betray whoever it is that sent him. Okay, she also did something when it's dealing with her. I don't know what she did when it's dealing with her, but she did something to look at her like a woman that know what she talking about. Something about to look at her like a woman that know what she talking about, so that he could go ahead and blindly trust her. And I'm telling you, this man is waiting and mad that he gotta apologize, or this man is waiting and mad, okay, that someone here is not gullible. This person could also be mad because now somebody's seeing the bigger picture. Why this person is why this magic worked, and that's because this person didn't live life yet. The Page of Cups is someone that never lived life. They ain't never seen the finest nigga, the finest dressed nigga. They ain't never seen, you get what I'm saying? They ain't never seen nothing like that before. You know what I'm saying? A man that's fine, you know, well-dressed, smell good, got his life together, and visionary leader. You feel me? He all about investment stocks and business. He all about connections, you know, travel, social gatherings and events. Somebody don't know nothing about all that. Somebody been trying to keep this person away from all that. You feel me? So that's the reason why this diabolical work, it worked. But now it's not going to work no more, because this person is awoken. So it has to be like what God approves of, or the shit is not going to go through. You be the finest nigga doing some voodoo and she going to hate the shit out your guts. You gonna go from the finest nigga to the ugliest nigga. It's not advisable to do voodoo if you walk up on this woman. I'm telling you. Because this motherfucker's solid right now. They solid as hell. I'm telling you. Somebody is solid as hell. Look, I'm telling you, somebody like they sure was popping shit that this motherfucker naive and something. Look, let me tell you what I just picked up. Somebody like, hold up. Could that be why she said we could just send any nigga in that's dressed up nice and she'll think he a rich nigga? I'm telling you. So I said, look, I'm telling you, spot on. Somebody like, hold up, wait, is that why she said we could send any nigga in that's dressed nice and she'll think it's a rich nigga? Yeah. But you could send any person in, but you ain't gonna be able to deceive this person. This person is no longer the Page of Cups. They're nowhere near the Page of Cups, man. You can't send nobody in. That's why I said if it's not what God wants, it ain't gonna work. Okay, the Page of Cups to what? Yeah, look, this person big ass change. Somebody done did a whole 360. They ain't nothing, not conversation wise, emotional wise, nothing. You think you know somebody, but you know them based off spells. You don't know the real them. You don't know them with no spells. You don't know them with self-work. You don't know them with self-worth. You don't know them with self-development. All you ever studied was the spells that you was putting on this page. That's why I said, girl, if you pay attention. I said, girl, somebody was working spells to keep somebody in girl mentality. Yeah, so now you got this woman trying to figure something out here. Yep. Somebody done did a 360 here. That shit is not gonna work at all. But they really thought they could send somebody like, yeah, I got me 5 businesses. Yeah. I got me a jet on the mountains. Yeah. I got me some skis. I got me some skis on a penthouse at the top floor. You feel me? But right now, you know, I got this bitch stalking me right now, so I can't, like, some dumb shit like that, and a motherfucker fall for that shit. Somebody ain't the page, man. Somebody is not the page at all. Somebody is in a spiritual contract. So now it's not who chooses this person. It's not who this person chooses. It's who God chooses. And you gonna know, because every time somebody feel like they trying to connect, every time somebody feel like they gonna try their luck, it's always something. It's always something. Yeah. So, you also got this old man. There's another old guy here. I don't know what's going on with this old guy, but this old guy too thought that he was going to stomp an offer because he felt like in order to remain the emperor, he got to break into that money. So yeah, this money does belong to this privileged lady. This is hers. But somebody, whoever this old man is, dusty, crusty old man. Remember I said he got a few people over here. He got a few people in that's wearing uniforms. Few people that wear uniforms. It's going to be all federal jobs or all city jobs. So this old man feels like in order for him to still sit in this place of power to run and control these people with these city jobs and these federal jobs, he gonna have to break into this money. He feel like he gonna have to break into this money. He helped them get jobs in order for them to pull some strings later on down the line. This is what this old man does. Official person. So I feel like this is what somebody was investigating. Okay, this old man in connection to federal or city workers. Okay, it's something like that. They was investigating this shit. So now you have somebody like, damn, we should have left that shit out, or we was gonna leave that shit out. Okay, we were just trying to shut down the past and lay them the rest. Okay, so maybe they not going to come for this emperor. You know, remember I said it's something that they going to try to keep a secret about this emperor. So maybe that's what they going, you know. But these past people, they coming for these past people. Yeah, so somebody had somebody fired, destroyed their life. Because somebody, I'm even picking up, if I knew that fire in their ass, they was gonna walk like this, I would have killed them instead. I wouldn't even have went to the job, man. I would have just been chilling like I'm married to the motherfucker and just kill that bitch. I'm telling you, that's how somebody feel. Somebody feel like, damn, man. Like, if I knew that this motherfucker wasn't gonna, like, travel. If I knew this motherfucker wasn't gonna try to lock in. If I knew this person wasn't gonna be effing on nobody, I would have just killed this bitch. Like, somebody mad. They wish they did that instead. Yeah. In the past, they wish they did that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody's saying that they invested into this to give a true love offer. They just wanted to be able to have somebody sign a contract when they connected with them. Like, look, if I'm taking you up out of this situation, you're gonna have to sign this. If I'm taking you up out of this situation, you're gonna have to sign this. And I'm sorry to say, but you will not be with this person. Like, look at all this wicked shit. Mm-hmm. I feel like you even got a father that's looking like, shit. I don't know, something about a father here. Somebody felt like somebody stomped on somebody's money. So now he trying to stomp on this. It's just all kind of like, it's like this privilege, they didn't deserve this. What's this courthouse? Privilege didn't deserve this. Yeah, somebody bringing vindication to an older guy. So yeah, maybe this older guy do have some attachment to this money. Maybe, you know, I mean, whatever this privileged lady getting is hefty anyway. It's hefty regardless. It's a nice little bag of money that he trying to pay. But that amount that you trying to pay, you need to add like seven more. Just add 7 more. Add 7 more million. Okay, add 7 more million because hell nah, not after what this person went through. You might as well round it up to 20. That's it. 20 and then you good. You keep your money. But yeah, somebody wanted vindication. Vindication. They was trying to bring justice to an old guy here. Yeah, somebody here was never trying to be on no sneaky shit. They was never trying to steal, like steal. It was never stealing. Yeah. So you got a King of Pentacles, like, what the fuck? Like, how was I supposed to know that? They was only, like, how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? Yeah, that's why you should have mind your business. This person don't see the future no more. You feel me? Like, damn, I took all that action. I held their money back. This person see it clearly. You feel me? It's the honest truth, man. That motherfucker was out in the cold. We tag team that motherfucker. Shit, damn. Okay, something like that. But look, you trying to give this amount, but you might want to push it up to like 20. You got to push it up to 20 because this person she didn't deserve this. Yeah, I'm telling you. The motherfucker got a point with that one. So 20 with all the zeros at the back. Shit. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody happy, right? Yeah, but somebody here has the documentation and the proof to prove that they had to pull these strings when it was dealing with this money. Somebody already knew that they was going to pull strings when they seen this kind of money up under this woman. This was supposed to help him in the future. Like, damn, if I can't get out now, if ain't nobody trying to, you know, I feel like God put this on this man's chest. Like, look, ain't no way you going to put that kind of money up under this privileged lady. And motherfuckers ain't going to come do her like how they did me. So put that money up under her so they could do her like how they did me so I can get my justice. Yep. And I don't think somebody wanted a woman to be done dirty. Like, he ain't want this woman to be done dirty. But shit, you know, how else is this person, how am I supposed to get up out of this? Like, this motherfucker, it was the game over for this person. It was game over. So now this person get to look at his future. He get to have him some money. You feel me? He get to look at his future. He get to have him some money. And, you know, the rest is history, all right? But, yeah, they was hoping that this emperor let this woman go. Like, didn't give this woman shit. But the emperor, just a whole lot of money now with the sudden wealth, you know. This extra 10 on top of this 11, 12 that I'm seeing. That ain't gonna hurt. That ain't gonna hurt after what this person been through. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, that stunt you pulled to save your money, or that stunt you pulled to rescue your money, it had this motherfucker with no good job. It had this motherfucker with all bad partners. It had this motherfucker having voodoo attack. They was giving her voodoo attack after voodoo attack after voodoo attack after voodoo attack after voodoo attack. You feel me? Sabotage. And then on top of that, rewind to the future. You already know what the future consists of. So, you know, yeah, you wasn't trying to sabotage this person. But, they, you know, I don't think you knew that this person wasn't going to get no motherfucking job. But I feel like you probably thought in the future somebody was going to try something. Whatever they did to you that had you stuck in your situation, you felt like somebody was going to try something. They always trying something when you have some money. You get what I'm saying? It's not about, you can't really tell what somebody going to do. They just going to do it. You feel me? Like, because let's be realistic. If you got all this money up under somebody, obviously they're not going to want to kill her. This old man already knew they wasn't going to kill her. He already knew they wasn't going to kill her. Like, with that kind of money sitting up under her, they ain't going to kill her. You feel me? I don't know what they going to do. But then it turns out that they did this, that, this, this. Okay? Occupation. Yeah, Knight of Wands. So, somebody too brave-hearted to reconnect with the past, or I don't know what this is. Just make sure you look out for her. Don't leave her for dead, man. Yeah, because you was going to leave this woman out in the cold and throw your guards up. You was. Yeah, somebody thought that you was going to just move on with your life. And then you got somebody here that was trying to get this woman to pop all kind of shit so that you won't bring them justice. Yeah, I feel like you got somebody here that's haunted. Yeah, somebody haunted here. Somebody regret, I don't know, somebody regret kidnapping, or they regret trying to hide something here. Yeah, kidnapping. There we go. See, like I said, this man didn't know what kind of crimes that somebody was going to commit on behalf of this woman. But, I mean, he knew that, look, it's worth a try. I'm trying to rescue, because I ain't working on nothing. I ain't working on nothing. I don't got nothing going on. Like, it's just this money. I don't know. I'm going to leave it here. Once the message get confusing like that, that means it's something that a person don't need to know. So those are the messages. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.